Hill with Dark Enlightenment with your Sunday service. If you don't mind me, brother, pass the offering. We're going to talk about a couple topics. Won't be too long as usual. We're going to have a real discussion about certain topics. And the first thing I want to say, because, people been really bothering me with this, is and it's not part of the religious Sunday service, but a Native American and an American Indian are not the same thing. Let me repeat this to you. Native Americans are not American Indians. They are different. Okay? Native Americans, they have a image of a Native American that they want to present to us. You know, these people. Now, are they copper colored? Those might well be copper colored. But we have a lot of people that look like that. People that look like this. That is what you would call a Native American. They look like Mongolians or Asians, Siberian. And you can clearly see the Asian. Okay? Those are not American Indians. American Indians look like that. Brown, copper colored. Now, is this copper colored? Is a penny at this stage in any point at any point? Think not. And this is the image of the Native American. Now, let me tell you what they did. They keep confusing my people with this Native American and American Indian switch up. Okay? That's what they do. They switched this term up in the 1960s from American Indian to Native American. And now they interchange it with indigenous peoples with a S on the end of peoples. Why can't it be indigenous people? Because that is one. It's only one original. So how can it be indigenous peoples? Go to your iPhone and type in indigenous and then put start typing people after it and watch peoples come up as the spell correction, as the choice they want you to choose. Peoples will come up and not people. That's the subtle thing they do. They mix the names up and end with each other. In your search engine, they're going to make you gravitate towards peoples instead of people. These are the things they do. And y'all really pissing me off with that bullshit. You're really running circles around my people right now. They don't want to educate themselves. They want to be indoctrinated. They want to be freaking because hey, we all in with this African stuff now. When I was young, I had an African medallion. I had the bracelets because they indoctrinated me to think that I was African. Now, when you read the facts about American Indian, you will see that Google, and it's a controlled information, but you can still gather some truth from some of it. This Google search. The term emerged as an alternative, particularly in the 1960s, talking about Native American. Okay, the 1960s became an alternative in the 1960s. So why are people my color saying they're Native American? Ignorance. Okay. Then you go here, have a celebration like this. You see that guy? You see him. Does this look African to you? Is that an African? Do you recall Africans at any point wearing feathers? At any point, have you seen, or do you see them with bones in their lips and, cladly dressed, not much, the savage view that they want to give us of an African? They don't look like these people, these people. Look how elaborate the outfits are. And tell me today, these Negroes ain't wearing the most colorful jewelry hanging everywhere. That's us. Flamboyant, elaborate dress, colorful. They ain't doing that in Africa. They ain't donning feathers and headdresses, feathered headdresses. That is the symbol of the American Indian. The Native Americans, they stole that from us. Their chants don't sound like this. You think you finna go to a powwow with these current Indians and it's finna be like this? That's the original. That's the original right there. Oh, no, no, you ain't gonna hear that. All right. So Native Americans and American Indians are not the same. There was a switch that happened. Now they're intermingling the terms and trying to make them synonymous when they know they are not the same. I will go deeper into this and make a real in depth video about this topic, but it was just bothering me so much that I figured would touch on the topic. Next topic, the NFL. NFL, you could suck a fat one this season because me, and I go by many names, Mark, Marquisius, House Hill, who, my hood name. And if y'all didn't know, I am from the concrete. I'm not a silver spoon type of a guy, although I was raised well. Shouts out to Tawana Newton, Nathaniel Newton, Henry Washington, Annie Lee Hill, Mary Washington, Henry Senior Washington. Mr. Johnny Hill. Shots out. The NFL is the plantation league. You got the white owners, you got the majority players are what? Owners. They ain't even trying to hide nothing from y'all. We are your owners. Damn. Yeah. What would make you accept this? 2 million? 3 million? 4 million, and we could say we own you. Yes, sir, boss. Yes, sir, boss. Sambo activities. But understand, gotta get that paper. Generational wealth. We need to find out what to do with this wealth. Start your own league. Start your own YouTube. Well, I'm banned on YouTube anyway. They won't send my lives out. They won't send my videos out. Don't know why. I think I'm pretty, civilized in my dialect and my oratory deliveries. But the NFL, what they did to Shador Sanders is a travesty. Y'all all should be kicked in y'all ass. How you go from a projected second pick in the first round all the way to the bottom of the fifth round of the draft? You were projected to go in the first round, maybe even second. You are a Heisman Trophy candidate. And now they treating you like you got to fight for a position on the Browns? The Browns, man. Then they sent you to the Browns. We know the joke about the Browns. Where are we going when we going to doo doo? We going to take the Browns to the Super Bowl. That's the running joke about the Browns. And you seriously are going to take them serious? You don't see the subliminal message? Hey, brown boy. Hey, little piece of doo doo. We sending you to the bowl. We sending the Browns to the Super Bowl. You gonna hang with the rest of the Browns. Okay, and everybody know that the Browns are one of the most scrub organizations in the NFL. How this man end up there? And y'all still finna watch this bullshit? I understand. I understand. It's very entertaining. Very entertaining. They made it like that so you can sell out and be a Sambo. It's too good to turn down, boss. And I know we played these sports, we were indoctrinated into these sports. It's the American way. But guess who made football? Niggas. Oh, excuse me, Negroes, American Indians. I want y'all to check and see what the Redskins' old mascot used to look like. Look like a nigga like me on there. That's what it looked like. What did it look like? It looked like a copper-colored brown man. Now it looks like a Native American instead of a American Indian. Away from the topic of the NFL, on to the next topic. We're gonna actually get into our Sunday service. Uh, uh, I got the spirit. It's touching me. Oh, the spirit is within you, brother. It ain't something that coming to you. It's already there. You are the spirit, brother. Now we're gonna talk about how Some of the things that we read in the Bible are so contradictory. If I can get the Reverend on the line, please tell me why it seems as though evil is being done by God in the Bible. And I will quote Isaiah 45:7. I form the light and create darkness. Darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. Now, this is supposed to be God speaking. So, God does evil. Now, I have heard it said to me, well, we were made in the image of God, so of course he does good and evil. When we're talking about imagery, an image is only the physical representation. What about the mental? What about what he's doing? So that really doesn't explain why God is doing evil. Just questions. If you're going to base your life on this stuff, on this religion, shouldn't you be able to question it and come up with logical solutions? It should all make sense, but it doesn't. Now we will go to another verse, Lamentations 3:38. Out of the mouth of the Most High proceedeth not evil and good. And this is a question mark behind this. They're asking, out of the mouth of the Most High proceedeth not evil and good. You know that evil and good proceeded from the mouth of who they perceive to be the Most High. And then we go into God actually having regrets and making mistakes. And we'll go to the verse in Genesis 6:6. And the Lord regretted that he had made man on the earth, and it grieved him to his heart. The Lord regretted that he had made man on earth. An omnipotent God, all knowing, regretted his actions afterward. Now, did he know he would regret it? And if so, why would he proceed with an action that he would regret? Yeah, there's some questions that you should be able to ask and come up with logical questions. I mean, logical answers for. Now we go to Samuel 15:11, and it says, God, and I quote, I regret that I have made Saul king because he has turned away from me and has not carried out my instructions. And I want to shout out to more on YouTube. I don't know his channel name, but dude is the truth. Y'all go check him out. I'll try to post the link to him. I tried to present him to some black people, but he's so white that they don't want to watch him. They don't want to get the knowledge from this dude because he's too white. Even though most of the churches in America have Jesus represented as a white man, but they believe that. But we ain't gonna listen to no white man, no. Uh, yeah, just got a text. Excuse me. But going back to these questions that we ask on the good. Sunday. We gonna we gonna continue to touch every Sunday on any topic that we deem necessary to talk about. Another topic I wanted to touch on quickly was the fact that Charlie Kirk received a hero's send off. I know people who have died for this country and they didn't get the send off that Charlie Kirk did. Is he an American hero? I would say not. Did he sacrifice his life willingly for America? I think not, but that's questionable. God bless his family. Man took a mean shot, but that's the best you can ask for in today's world. Just to go quick, go quickly. And that's sad. But y'all keep believing in what y'all believing in and thinking that it's actually helping some shit. Thinking that are things getting better because we believe and we practice this and we won't let our minds go anywhere else. And back to the topic of the Native Americans and American Indians and them calling American Indians uh African Americans. I know Africans. Africans know where their mother and father came from. They know where their grandmother and grandfather came from. They came from the continent. They came from so-called Africa, Nubia. They know their ancestry. All of you who don't know where the hell you came from, guess what's the most likely case? You are an American Indian. And if you doubt what I tell you, go do the research. When you pulling up AI stuff, this stuff has already been tainted. It's already gone. It's like you asking a crack addict, come over and watch my house while I leave for a week. He gone. The crack has taken over. And that's the situation. He gone. Ladies, braids, and gentlemen, it was real. YouTube, maybe you'll put me on the algorithm one of these days. But until next time, I'll take it easy. Ladies, braids, and gentlemen, peace. I'm out.